between the Zephyrhills Bulldogs and the Lando Lakes Gators. I'm Will Wilkie. I'll be bringing you the pregame show here tonight. We'll also check in again at halftime to give you this wonderful ball game that we have here tonight. Two wonderful teams in a marquee matchup in Pasco County. We're excited that you're joining us here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and also like our way as well. Let us know that you're enjoying the broadcast.
Mitchell High School on Friday. District game kickoff at 7:30.
We're going to get things going underway here with the pregame show. We're going to toss it down to Derwin Gray on the field in just a moment. And then we'll get our keys to the game from the coaches, Coach Nick Carroll of Zephyrhills and Coach Dan Goodspeed of Lando Lakes. We'll check in with them first for their keys to tonight's ball game.
Zephyrhills Bulldogs.
Hello, my name is Nick Carroll, the head football coach at Zephyrhills High School. And the keys to tonight's game are we got to sustain drives on offense, make sure we don't have a bunch of negative plays, and we have the opportunity to make a big play or a long throw or run that we take advantage of that. On defense, we got to tackle. We got to make sure and cover the pass. And then on special teams, we know they run the ball a lot on offense. So stopping the power plays and pulling the guards and tackles. And then on special teams, our goal is to score.
Hi, my name is Dan Goodspeed. I'm the head coach of the Land O'Lakes Gators football program. I'd like to welcome all the viewers to our stadium. We're glad that Gulf Coast Sports Network is here with us. We have a great matchup with the Zephyrhills Bulldogs. They're a phenomenal program. We're excited tonight for the game. It should be a great football game. Our three keys to victory tonight would be, one, we have to control the line of scrimmage. We have to win the time of possession. And on defense, we can't give up the big play.
Again, we'd like to thank Zephyrhills head coach Nick Carroll and Lando Lakes head coach Dan Goodspeed for their thoughts on tonight's ball game. But for now, let's take it down to Derwin Gray on the field for his keys to tonight's ball game. Derwin?
Thanks, Will. Tonight, man, we should be in for a good one tonight. We have two teams that's coming here with an even record of 2-1. However, only one team can leave out of this stadium with victorious win tonight. However, I do want to highlight the Land O'Lakes O-line that's coached by former NFL player Dan Goodspeed. We know he loved the trenches. He loved moving the piles. He loved moving the line of scrimmage and also protecting his quarterback. I'm excited to see those guys work up front tonight and move the line of scrimmage down the field today. Also wanted to highlight DJ Pickett. His name is DJ Pickett. Man, from Zephyrhills, man, he's a guy that's been catching a lot of balls all year. Had 5 TDs this year, averaging 100 yards per game, and 1 interception at DB to this year. So I'm excited to see this guy go out and work today, man, and go against a good coach team of Land O'Lakes. Back to you, Will.
Thank you very much, Derwin, for that pregame report. We'll check back in with Derwin during halftime to get his thoughts on the game and the adjustments that both teams will have to make to bring home that key victory. But for now, we're going to go ahead and toss it up to the booth to Paul and Dave, who will give us the call and the rest of the pregame show here tonight. Take it away, boys.
Thank you, Will, and welcome to the swamp here in hot and steamy Land O'Lakes. Tonight we get a glimpse of our first round of Pasco County football here on Gulf Coast Sports Network. And in GCSN fashion, we are going to bring you not just the top 2 teams in these areas, Dave, but also potentially 2 top teams in the state.
That's right, Paul. Both squads have performed very well in the playoffs over the past few seasons. Land O'Lakes won their very tough district last year, while the Zephyrhills Bulldogs went into the 3rd round of playoffs, losing to eventual state champs from the Highlanders from Lake Wells. And both teams have some very key returners from a season ago.
Yeah, Dave, we spoke to both coaches over the summer at Media Day, and they believe both their squads are a force to be reckoned with. And Zephyrhills especially, they're proud of their passing attack that's led by Brendan Coella and his favorite potential D1 recruit, DJ Pickett Jr., who was also a huge role in the return game.
Land O'Lakes believes their defense is special, and we've all heard defense wins championships. And just a few weeks ago, the Gators recorded 19 tackles for losses and 3 sacks in one single game. They are led by their senior linebackers, Jeffrey Mason and Devin Gilbert, whose presence must be felt early in this game tonight.
And coming on with 19 tackles for loss, that's quite a bit there for possibly a school record. That's the kind of pressure, though, that Land O'Lakes is going to have to use to stop this top passing attack by Zephyrhills.
Well, it's your typical battle, offense versus defense. Whose best is better tonight, the electric passing attack or the bone-crushing, relentless defense? Your guess is as good as mine, Paul.
Well, we're in store for some action-packed action tonight here, and with some sacks, turnovers, touchdowns, special teams, hard hits. It's going to be all here in the game, and we'll bring it all to you straight from the Gulf Coast Sports Network. So let's get it on. Let's go ahead, and we're going to start off here with a commercial break, and we'll be back right after this.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
And now,
All right, folks, welcome back to here, the Swamp in Land O'Lakes. Again, we're going to have an action-packed contest tonight here between the Land O'Lakes Gators and the Zephyrhills Bulldogs. Land O'Lakes coming in with a 2-1 record. Started off the year with a win against River Ridge and a win against Anclote, and last week they suffered a loss to Williston. Williston, a high-class team there, so... but they're coming in 2-1. They had their sights set on for a victory here tonight. On the opposite side, we have Zephyrhills. You know, they got a 2-1 record also. They played always a tough state team in Lake Wales and League One and lost. And then they pulled off two victories against the Villages, and then last week against Wiregrass. It was a close score, 34-28. And Zephyrhills has a very good passing attack. Zephyrhills has a good passing attack. Land O'Lakes will have a very tough time trying to keep them in check tonight. So we're going to go down here to the field here in a moment and go ahead and listen to the national anthem. And a very good rendition there by the Land O'Lakes marching band of the national anthem. So, Dave, let's talk a little bit about Zephyrhills before we get this game rolling. What's some of the keys to the game for Zephyrhills?
Yeah, Zephyrhills, as we talked earlier, they're going to want to throw this ball, and they have several targets to throw it to. Obviously, we spoke already about Pickett, but they have several other guys that they like to throw the ball to. But their running backs, you'll see that they use 2 and 3 different running backs. The senior Rodney Smith is their first choice. He gets the most of the carries, and he's very explosive running back. But they do like to spread it around in the backfield there.
Yeah, quarterback Brennan Coella, he's thrown for 604 yards in 3 games already. He's 7 touchdowns and an interception. His like you said, his primary target, DJ Pickett, 297 yards, 4 touchdowns. And then you mentioned Rodney Smith, one of the featured backs with 218 yards on the year. So, Zephyrhills, they got an all-around team. Again, it's one of those teams that, they favor the pass, but they can get you with the run. So let's shoot it over to Land O'Lakes. Land O'Lakes coming in 2-1. They suffered a pretty tough loss last week to Williston, but, what's some of the keys with Land O'Lakes for this evening?
Well, Land O'Lakes has got to get the Horvath kid going. I mean, they do like to run it 20 times and throw it 20 times. I mean, they try to stay as balanced as possible, and they just rely on that defense. And Coach Goodspeed's philosophy just seems to be to not have any mistakes and any turnovers, let your defense win the ball game for you.
Yeah, and they went ahead and, they got Kyle Horvath back there. He's got about 102 yards passing this year with 2 touchdowns. 336 yards with a touchdown and 5 interceptions. So he's got to cut down on that. He's got 102 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns. So he's a dual threat quarterback there. Out on the outside, you got Donovan Faria and Brandon Austin in the wide receiver spots. They're going to be one of his targets. And then the feature back should be probably going to be Cody Gwynn along with Jerix Ramos. So Jerix Ramos coming in with 3 rushing touchdowns this year for Land O'Lakes. So, but I think overall, we're going to have a good ball game here tonight. Like we mentioned at the top of the show, we have some two top teams in the area. Both of these teams are always, historically in the upper echelon, and they have potential D1 recruits out there tonight. So just sit back and enjoy the game for tonight.
It should be a really good game. I'm excited to see some of these D1 athletes that you mentioned earlier, and just see how electric they are for our first taste of Pasco football this year.
So it looks like Zephyrhills one that's going to be kicking off.
99 degrees.
Land O'Lakes back deep. We got Ryan Price. And folks, I'm just going to give you this heads up ahead of time. We have the misfortunate right now. We have a Zephyrhills team that's got white jerseys with white numbers, and Land O'Lakes with black jerseys with black numbers. So it's going to be kind of difficult for us to kind of pick out who's who.
It is a challenge to check those numbers from this far away, but I'm sure we'll learn them before the end of the night. And here we go.
So let's get it on. Land O'Lakes receives the ball, brings it up to about the 25, up to the 30, crosses over to the 33. So Land O'Lakes will be in decent field position to start the game.
Brandon Austin with the return.
Brandon Austin on that return.
It'll be first down, Gators from the 34.
So Kyle Horvath will bring the Gators out onto the field. He's starting 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. They got 3 receivers out. Got a man in motion. There's a handoff. Going to go around the left side. Nice hole opening.
Big first
Brings
down.
it across into Zephyrhills territory. Cody Gwynn.
Yeah, check out this Gear 1 instant replay. It's a great first down, first play on first down. He's just going to get the ball, follow his lead block right there, and just go right up the middle and get a good 16 yards on that. Strong first play to start the game.
Yeah, had a nice hole that opened up there on the left side. Took advantage of it. Picked up a decent chunk of yards. So it's going to be first down and 10 in Bulldogs territory for the Gators. That's Robertson in motion. There's the handoff again to Gwynn. Gwynn going up the middle. He's fighting hard.
He accelerates once he gets the ball.
And it picks up about 5 yards on that play.
Couple defenders on his back for a gain of 5. That'll bring up 2nd and 5.
Pretty much the same play, just flip-flop each side of the field there. A lot of times coaches will script their first 6 to 8 to 10 plays of the game just to see what the defense will give them.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Gators. Here's the handoff again to Gwynn. Oh, it's going to be kept by Horvath. He's trying to get around the outside. Oh, nice tackle there.
Horvath with the keeper.
Taken down there by Tristan Lennon. Zephyrhills.
On this replay, you're going to see, Paul, that he really does fake us out too. He has some room right early, but as you mentioned, Tristan Lennon really has that close-in speed and was able to get him down.
Yeah, nice pursuit on that there by Lennon. So that'll bring up 3rd and 2 at the Bulldog 40. So the ground game seems to be clicking a little bit right now for the Gators. Had 2 big runs. You got Gwynn in the backfield. You got Trips on the right. Man in motion. Here's the handoff. That's Gwynn. He's going to go up the left side. Finds a hole. Big hole there. He breaks off a tackle. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. Taken out of bounds at about the 4.
Great run here, Paul. Check out the Care 1 instant replay. He uses his eyes as he follows his blocks right through here. Goes right up, puts his hand on the lead back, and then busts out through the secondary. Makes a good finishing touch there at the end and inside the 5-yard line. This is the drive the Gators needed to open this game.
Yeah, driven out of bounds there by Tristan Leonard again. So the Gators 1st and goal. Here we go. We got the ball here at the 3-yard line. Power I. There's the handoff to Gwynn going up the right side, looking for a hole, looking. Looks like he's going to get stopped short.
He was real close on that ball.
Down to the 1.
Host the Bulldogs on the tackle, led by Sumerian Black on the tackle there. So it'll be 2nd down. Goal still. Looks like they got up to about the 2.
$9:10 remaining in the first quarter.
Looks showing.
So here's the snap. Again to Gwynn. Oh, nice tackle down low there.
Yeah, he went super low. Took all of his speed out at his legs. And he's going to be inside the 1 here, but it is going to be short.
Yeah, Jaden Jones on the tackle there for the Bulldogs.
On this replay, you can see the blitz coming early. And they just take out the legs right there.
Yeah, he found the hole, shot through, and took him down. So brings up 3rd down again for the Gators here, looking to punch it in. There's the snap. Horvath takes it himself, jumps in. That's a touchdown.
I was wondering, Paul, if we were going to go to that on the very first, on the play, one play ago. When you're that close, I mean, Horvath 6'3", 185 pounds. I mean, he's a pretty big quarterback.
Yeah, that's a big kid right there, and
The time on the clock after the score.
I remember last year covered a game with him last year, and he produced pretty well as a junior. So they'll trot out the extra point team. Trevor Harden Going to try for the extra point. There's a snap. Kick is up. Good.
Got a good kicker on that one.
Oh, yeah, you got plenty of leg on that one. So that'll put the Gators up 7-0. So with 8:19 left to go in the first quarter, Gators 7, Bulldogs nothing. Let's take a break. So we're back with the Gators up 7-0 over the Bulldogs. 8:19 left here in the first half. So Horvath punching that one in for the Gators to put them up. So back deep for Zephyrhills.
8:19 left on the clock.
Trying to get a number.
It might be Theodore Sands, Paul.
Hardin to be kicking off Orlando Lakes. Going to go up to the up back. He's going to take it at the 20. Goes up to the middle. Brings it over to the 35, up to about the 37. So that'll be first down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 37. So,
Paul, now we get to see that aerial attack and that defense that we talked about pregame, which is kind of the matchup I was eager to see. And here we are getting a chance to take a peek at it with 8 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first quarter of this contest.
yes, Brendan Coella will bring his Bulldog team out to the field. He'll line up in the shotgun there, two backs flank next to him. Oh, it looks like a little early start there.
Yeah, and the Gators don't have anyone deep. I mean, all 11 defensive players were within 7 yards of that ball.
They're begging them to throw on them, which I wouldn't be begging too much, but they called offsides on the Gators.
Yeah, it looked like the defensive end outside backer came over just a little bit.
All right, so that's free 5 yards for the Bulldogs. So we got 1st and 5. There's the blitz on the right side. Well, going long. He's got his man DJ Pickett just overthrew him just a little bit there.
Donovan Vieira on the coverage.
Second and 5. 8:04.
So the Bulldogs trying for a home run right off the bat. First play of the game for them. They're going to go ahead and try to test this Gator defense. It'll be 2nd and 5 at the 43. There's a snap, the handoff. Goes up the middle. He picks up about 3 yards on that one. That was Rodney Smith on the run.
For a short gain, that brings up 3rd down.
So they're going to go quick,
real quick
running.
3rd and 3. Let's hear you.
3rd and 3. Oh, they got him.
Gonna get him.
That's a free 5 yards.
Yeah, he tried to time it, and the quarterback really just did Braden really did a good job holding on his cadence, let him tiptoe across and get that automatic first down, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. I say it every week, Dave. Penalties. You got to be careful. You just got to be careful. So that'll be a free first down for Zephyrhills. 1st and 10 at midfield. 2 receivers to the right, flanked by 2 backs. Coella looking to the right. Heavy pressure on the right. He escapes.
Still on his feet.
Keeps still on his feet. Oh, finally brought down.
Wow. The Gators had 4 chances at him and able to finish him off there at the end. Check out the replay here. They just come right there's our first one, our second one, and then 3rd and 4th right here. Good job protecting the ball there at the end by
Yeah,
Goella.
Chris Cruz cleaned him up on that one. There was a lot of heavy pressure starting off on the outside on the blitz there. So that'll be second and long for the Bulldogs. Man in motion. Here's a snap. There's a handoff going right up the middle. Picks up about 2-3 yards on that.
Should be third and long here.
Tristan Leonard on the
45. Brings up third and 14.
actually that was Jared Cason.
Turning on the Moro electric noise meter.
I think the Gators going to back up a little bit here. Just shy of the sticks. It looks like they're backing up a good 12 yards.
That'll be bring up third and 15. Long situation at the back. Well, looking long. He's under heavy pressure again. Backing up. Dumps it over the middle. Incomplete to Pickett. So a big stop there by the Gators here. That'll bring up fourth down for the Bulldogs.
5:53 left in the first quarter.
So the first test is passed.
5:53 left in the first quarter.
With 5:53 here left to go in the first quarter. We're going to take a timeout here for a water break. And we'll go ahead and take a timeout ourselves. Gators up 7-0. 15 here. 4th and 15, we're back. Land O'Lakes up 7-0. Bulldogs will be punting. Back deep for the Gators. Brendan Austin and Ryan Price. There's the kick. Looks like they're going to let it bounce. Takes a Land O'Lakes bounce. Coming back. Finally touched down at about the 37-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Gators.
Well, this Gators sideline's pretty excited, pretty jacked up. The players are really have a lot of energy right now, and they should. They marched down the opening drive, put points on the board, went 3 and out on defense, and shown that they can play with this strong Zephyrhills Bulldog squad.
Yeah, we got the student section all on their feet over here. Wearing neon tonight. So they're all jacked up for the game. And Horvath will bring his team back out for the second time. Cody Gwynn in the backfield. 2 receivers split out to the left. There's a snap. Handoff goes to Gwynn. He looks around the left side. Taken down by a host of Bulldogs there.
Now, Paul, we've talked about how the Gators really pride themselves on being very split with 50-50 run and pass, but it has not been split at all. They really like their running game tonight. Either that or they're feared of the pass, the secondary there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one it is.
Yeah,
I do know there's some talent there in the backfield there for the Bulldogs in the secondary.
They're pounding the ground tonight and keeping it that way. Last tackle made by Logan Legrone for Zephyrhills. There's the snap. Again to Gwynn. He goes right up the middle. Still fighting. Crosses over the first down. Crosses over into Bulldogs territory. 1st and 10. The Gators. They definitely got that running game going. Let's go ahead and check out this Care 1 instant replay.
Gwynn has given them everything, every reason to keep running the ball. If he keeps fighting like that, getting those first downs after first downs, pumping those legs, finishing that run backwards for the first down.
So 1st and 10 for the Gators in Bulldog territory, 49. A whole load of runs. Not a pass yet. There's the handoff again to Gwynn. Still going right up the middle. Picks up about another 5 yards on that one. He's averaging probably about 5-6 yards a pop tonight.
Well, if you look at the old line, they are driving that defensive line back. I mean, I don't think Gwynn got touched until he had the 3 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that hole in the middle is definitely opening up there. Zephyrhills up there. They got, Sumerian Black. They got Logan Lagrone up there in the front. They're going to have to get down and dirty against this Land O'Lakes offensive line. Here's another run again. Gwynn picks up about another 4 yards on that one, about a yard short.
3rd and short is a good situation. 2nd and short's a little better, but 3rd and short, that's a convertible down.
3rd and 1.
So, see what Land O'Lakes. Chances are, I'm going to say, Dave, this is going to be a run again.
I'm going to guess you're right.
Here's the handoff. Looks like that goes to Mason. Oh, he dodges one tackle in the backfield. It's going to be close.
I mean, that was a tough yard right there. And it's enough for a first down, Paul. They're moving the chains and eating up some clock right now.
That was actually Mason Clark on the run on that one. So Mason Clark picks up the first down there in the Land O'Lakes drive here. It'll be 1st and 10. It looks like just inside the 40. Clark again deep in the backfield next to Horvath. And here's the handoff again. Clark going to go up the middle. This time he's stopped by a host of Bulldogs. Maybe pick up a 1 or 2.
Maybe 3. Bring up 2nd and 8.
So maybe the Gators have figured, you know what? We're not going to go ahead and test the arm of Horvath tonight. They're just going to go work on the legs of Gwynn and Clark and see how far they get. And so far, they're achieving success on the run game here tonight. So that'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Gators. Man in motion. There's the snap. Again, it's Clark going right up the middle. He's picking up about another 4 or 5 yards on that play.
Good fake after the handoff there by Horvath, faking the pass to the orbit motion, just to hold that outside backer true.
So Gwynn checks back into the game.
155 and running.
It'll be 3rd down and 5. Could be a passing down here. Here's a snap. Nope, they're going to go at Gwynn again. Oh, this time he's just stopped. They stopped him right at the line. He may have fought for maybe an extra yard, but that'll bring up 4th down at about 4.
Cody Gwynn, the ball carrier.
Yeah, they're going to keep that offense on the field here, Paul. This might be, well, it looks like they could run or throw here.
Yeah.
Your guess is probably run. My guess is probably run.
Tristan Leonard on the tackle last time on the Bulldogs squad. So 4th and 4. Hey, you know what? The run's been kind of working. Why not stick with it? But he's going to pass. He's looking to the left. Heavy pressure. Horvath rolls out to the right. He is going to run it. And he dives for the first down.
So he was kidding with us when he dropped back for that pass, pulled it down, and got the first down. But the Bulldogs have been coming up a little bit more inside the box there, kind of begging them to pass that ball and to stop that run, because that run has been effective. But they are inside the 30-yard line, Paul.
So we got 37 seconds left here to go in the quarter. Gators on a drive, eating up a lot of time too. See what they can do here. 1st and 10, Gators on the Bulldog 28. There's a snap. Again, Gwynn goes up the middle, goes to the left.
Yeah, he starts right, cut it back left, and a strong first down play.
Yeah, pick up about 6 yards on that one.
6 good yards, Paul.
That's probably going to be the end of the first quarter here.
11 seconds left in the quarter. Running clock.
I don't think the Gators are going to go ahead and bother running this one. They'll probably just go ahead and wait to the end of the quarter, get some water, get a refresh. And that'll do it for the first quarter here. So After one, we got the Land O'Lakes Gators 7, Zephyrhills Bulldogs nothing.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
All right, so stick with us, folks, for the third quarter for our PDQ Trivia Challenge. Your chance to win a free meal and a PDQ in Brooksville. That's only the PDQ in Brooksville. Just join our in-game chat and be the first to answer the trivia question correctly, and you'll win a free $12.99 meal at PDQ in Brooksville.
Oh, we got another first down for the Gators off that opening run of the second quarter. This running game is better than advertised.
It's quite impressive. I mean, looking at some of the stats for the first few games, they've been only averaging maybe about, 20, 30, 40 yards a game, the backs. But I'll tell you what, something they must have had an epiphany somewhere this week, and they're doing it up right now. And you got to give credit to that offensive line. It's just blowing the doors off of Zephyrhills on this point.
Oh, he's got
There's the pitch. Goes right out there to Brennan Austin. He's in the corner. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, what we got right here is we've been pounding the middle the whole time. So now they're going to bust it outside. He reads his block and only has a little ways to go before he's in the end zone. And that's textbook right there. Wonderful game plan by the Gators so far.
So Kyle Harvath puts up another touchdown pass there, and we'll go ahead and we'll give that one to Brennan Austin on the reception. Little forward pitch pass on that one. So Harden in to kick the extra point for the Gators. Low snap, kick is up. Good. That'll put the Gators up 14-0 here to start the second quarter. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and cut to a commercial break and a word from our sponsors.
For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline.
Yeah,
the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
All right, Paul, two very impressive drives coming off from the Land O'Lakes Gators.
Yeah, the Gators, they weren't short drives neither. They were, full field drives there, picking up a lot of yards. A lot of the running on that there. Like I said, the offensive line did a really good job of opening holes up in the middle. Gwynn and Clark both, finding holes and busting out some big runs here. So Zephyrhills is going to have to look for something to answer. I think they're going to have to, start picking up on that passing game there. So we'll see what they can do when they get the ball back here in the second.
Looks like the kick's going to be from the hash here, Paul.
Barden on the kick. Zephyrhills gets the ball at about the 10-yard line. Brings it right up the middle. He breaks a couple tackles.
24 on the return. Brings it back to the 33.
Brought down by Tyler Lynn.
Bulldogs.
You know, a lot of this season we've seen a lot of pooch kicks and squib kicks, and it's so nice to see a team kick it deep and give the other team's fastest players an opportunity to showcase their abilities and also show how good they can tackle in the open field. And the Gators are able to do so there, just shy of the 35.
24 for Zephyrhills on the return on that one, and we apologize. We don't have his name on our roster, so we'll try to get that for you here. So here we go. Coella, there's the handoff. Goes around the left, picks up about maybe 2 yards. Rodney Smith on the run. Looks like a Zephyrhills player is down.
Yeah, got an offensive man down there.
Big
offensive
lineman.
Yeah.
So official's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout here in the second. Land O'Lakes up 14-0. So we're back.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get him up.
Yeah, that's 62 Christian Covington. Looks like he's all right. Looks like he just got a little bit shaken up. He's going to go ahead and run off the field for a play or two. Or correction, that's going to be Logan Legrone for Zephyrhills. I apologize. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs sticking with the run here. Figured they might open it up a little bit more in the passing. But here's a snap. Heavy pressure on the right. Again, Coella runs up the middle. He goes crosses over to 50, looking to go out of bounds. Taken out of bounds by Brandon Austin.
Well, what we're going to see here is number 7, Devin Gilbertson blitz right here late. He blitzes, but that leaves up the middle. The quarterback finds it and attacks it and picks up a big Bulldog first down.
Yeah, that's definitely something that they need. I'll tell you what, though. The Gators got some nice downfield coverage. And some heavy pressure. So, Coella, there's the handoff to Pickett. Goes around the right side. This one tackle he cuts to the outside more. He's on the sideline, taken out of bounds.
Escorted out of bounds.
Good 17 yards on that jet handoff to one of their most electric players right here. And he's big in the return game, as we spoke earlier. They want to get the ball in his hands as fast as they can. But they are marching, Paul.
Yeah, Bulldogs maybe got a little something going on here now. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 30. There's the handoff. Oh, stopped immediately. Hit hard.
Man, that was a big hit. That was a big
Jared
hit.
Cason.
Yeah, KJ Moses.
KJ
Moses on that big
stop there.
Looked like a teammate might have grabbed the ankle too, but he was the first one there.
Yeah, he met him. He said hello. So that'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Oh, they're coming again.
Yeah, they got him again. That's the mental mistakes I was talking about, Dave, that, watch the ball.
Coella does such a good job of stopping right in the cadence there to get those free 5 yards.
Yeah, that cost the Gators a first down back in the first quarter here, and again, he's got them to jump, so they're getting a little bit too anxious. But again, it's a mental mistake. You're right in front of the ball. You got to watch the ball. Don't watch the quarterback. So that'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. There's a snap. Coella dumps it over the middle. Oh, tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looked like that was knocked down by maybe Mason.
By number 51, Thomas Taylor.
So that'll bring up
3rd
down and 5.
It's probably 2 down territory, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely, Dave. I mean, we're talking, you're down at the 20, 25-yard line. You got a little drive going here. No need to try for the field goal. There's a quick snap, the throw, nice catch. He's right at the sticks.
Right
Let's
at
see.
the sticks.
That's going to be close.
Coella just grabbed that ball and threw it right away. Oh, they are signaling first down.
Yeah.
Huge first down for the Bulldogs, Paul.
Jared Cason with the extra little fight there on the outside to get the first down for the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs will go ahead and set up camp 1st and 10 at the Gator 20. Man in motion. Goes the hand up. Rodney Smith go ahead and takes it up the middle. Brought back down at the line of scrimmage.
That was some assignment football there for the defense. They had a guy on the quarterback, a guy on the fake handoff, and two guys on the guy with the ball.
So 8:33 in the half here. Be coming up on a water break here shortly. So 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. There's a snap. Well, going deep in the corner. Nice catch. They got a flag, multiple flags. A pass intended to Jerix Ramos.
A lot of flags down there.
Yeah, it looks like maybe you got a little bit too soon on there, a little too handsy, trying to pull him down before the ball got there.
Pass intended for Jacoby Campbell.
Good ball placement by Coella. Gave his receiver a chance, an opportunity.
Correction, that was Jacoby Campbell in the end zone there.
That'll be another first down, Paul.
Okay, Derek, I got you.
So the penalty is going to help out the Bulldogs on this drive. It's going to keep it alive. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 10.
1st and goal. Bulldogs.
There's a snap. Coella in the front corner. Oh, right through the hands.
And that's out of bounds.
He had him there. He had a nice little cut in on that one and
brings up 2nd and goal.
A cutout to the outside. He put it right in his hands and
Coella is so decisive in where he's going with that ball. Like he knows right now he has the ball, he makes a quick read and lets it out of his hands.
We'll bring up 2nd goal. Oh, again, tipped at the line of scrimmage, taken up. Oh, picked off by the Gators.
Amazing defensive stand down there.
Devin Gilbertson on the interception.
Wonderful replay here. The ball's going to be thrown. It's just that batted down there at the line, and in comes Gilbertson for the interception, keeping the Bulldogs out of the end zone.
Yeah, they nullified a good drive on that one right there. That was, Bulldogs had a little something going. That was the second. That's the second deflection here this game by Coella.
8:08 left in the half.
I mean, it was a strong throw. That's why the ball went so high in the air. But that did, unfortunately, give the defense time to get underneath it, as Gilbertson did.
So that'll set up 1st and 10 for the Gators at their own 15-yard line.
Great shot on that, Derek. Great job, John.
There's a man in motion. Horvath hands it off. Goes back to Gwynn. Gwynn going around the left side. Bowling guy's over. He's got out to the corner. Picks up about 20 yards on that run.
You cannot go high on Gwynn. Gwynn is, check out the replay from Care 1 right here. He is just finishing. You got him. No, we're going to keep going. He just keeps those legs turning and picking up more yards.
Yeah, they marked him out about the 34-yard line. So a pickup of about 19 on that run. Adding to his totals for tonight.
7:45 left in the half.
So 1st and 10 for the Gators. Snap. Go again to Gwynn. Gwynn right back up the middle. This time he only picks up about 4 on this one.
Second and 7.
But again, Gwynn. It's a heavy dose of Gwynn, a heavy dose of Clark. They're just, and they're running it up the middle. Majority of the time, that offensive line's just doing a job on the Bulldog interior. They're winning the battle of the trenches at this point.
And the turnover battle. I mean, those are two big things to win, the turnovers and the line of scrimmage.
Second and 7. Man in motion. Here's the handoff. That's to Clark. He goes around to the outside. He's right at the sticks, taken out of bounds. Looks like he got enough for the first down on that one.
Yeah, they're going to be another first down. And listen, you're up by 2 touchdowns. You got under 7 minutes to go in the half. You just keep eating clock and gaining yards. And if you can put points up on this, you're setting pretty for the second half.
38 left in the half.
I think he only had 2 passes tonight, Horvath. Everything else has been a run tonight. So the Gators got a game plan in place, and they're going to stick to it. So 1st and 10 at their own 45. There's a snap. The handoff again goes to Clark. Oh, this time he got stuck in the backfield.
Mason Clark.
Big tackle by Lucas Coella, the outside linebacker. So this play on the replay here, it's just going to take a little longer to develop with the fake jet right there. And by the time the fake comes in, Lucas Coella is able to read it and finish it.
So viewers, also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's free and it helps us out. It allows you to play in the trivia challenge. So also follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and like, comment, and subscribe. Give us a little thumbs up. Looks like we're going to have a timeout for the Gators. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and head over to the McMurdo Family Vision scoreboard. So we're back. The Gators going to be 2nd and 11 for them at their 44-yard line. And he goes wide right. Horvath looking deep. He's going to take it himself. Gets over the 50. Gets up to the 45. Taken down at about the 44-yard line. Looks like it's going to be enough for the first down. There'll be another first down for the Gators on a rush.
Paul, I really do believe he wanted to throw that ball, but there was nowhere to go with it. So he pulled it down and went right up the middle and picked up that other first down.
So with 5:36 left to go here in the half, we're going to go ahead and cut to a commercial break with the Gators on a drive. They're up 14-0 over the Bulldogs.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Left in the half. 1st and 10.
All right, Gators march back out on the field here. 1st and 10, just inside the Bulldog 45. Man in motion. There's the handoff to Gwynn again.
Number 25, Jaden on the run.
Looks like they faked out the outside backer for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, correction.
He was going for the jet.
Yeah, it was Jaden Garina on that run there. I guess when you're running the ball as much as the Gators been doing tonight, you got to have a whole stable of horses back there to go ahead. So
yeah, you see those linebackers and defensive linemen with their hands on their hips trying to get some oxygen right now before this ball is hiked.
It's a hot, steamy night here in the swamp, so
the Bulldogs 43.
not a breeze in the air.
4:40 left in the half and running 4:40 left.
So we got 2nd and 7. There's the handoff again. Goes right up the middle. Busts a little bit to the left. Taken down at about the 40-yard line. Garina again on the run.
Gain of 3. That'll bring up 3rd and 5.
A very important third down here, Paul.
Yeah, 3rd and 5. They're in the Bulldogs territory here, just inside their 40.
Horvath's 2 for 2 on these conversions here.
Yeah, I think you might have another run here. Looks back. He throws over to the right. He's got a man. Right through the hands.
Pass by Horvath.
Pass intended for number 24.
Cody Gwynn. Right through his hands there.
But
we do have a flag on it.
Yeah, I do see some laundry over there. Maybe a legal man downfield?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Illegal substitution. Oh, nope. There you go. Ineligible downfield.
Ineligible downfield on the Gators.
Well, the running game was working really well for him. And
so they're going to decline that there, and going to be 4th down and 5. I don't know. I think I might have would have took that one.
Well, he had the guy wide open, and Gwynn's played a great game for the Gators. He really would like to have that catch back.
So the Gators in punt formation.
They're missing a guy.
AJ Pickett back deep. There's the snap. Punts away. Goes to the corner.
Oh, it's still in.
It's a friendly bounce. And, nice.
Wow.
Looks like he might have carried it over.
Wow.
They're going to say he's down right at the goal line.
Wow, that's inside the 1.
Let's take a Pier 1 instant replay look at that.
Ryan Price.
Look at that, just tick-tock right down. A great heads-up play by covering the ball. Right there. The ref had great vision on that. Look at that, inside the 1 yard line. And the way this defense has been playing, they're going for this safety here.
Yeah, I think they're going to go shoot the kill on this one here. I think you're going to see a heavy dose of blitzing going on here right the next few plays by the Gators. So Koala will bring his team out here. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. It's got the I formation. Looks like that's Jared Cason back deep. There's the snap, goes to the Cason. He breaks around to the right side. He's still looking. He finally gets taken down.
Got him back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, not much on that one.
Yes.
Gator stood tall on that one.
Yeah, the Gator faithful are asking for a tackle for loss, but they're not going to get it.
Yeah, that'll be no gain.
Unless they get it on this down here.
Yeah.
3:10 left in the first half.
So 2nd down and 10.
Corners really have to play strong here because they want to throw it deep.
He has had heavy pressure tonight, so with that pressure, I don't know if you want to mess around too much in your own end zone. Goes right to the up back, who gets to the line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up about a half yard.
Going to bring up 3rd and 9. Doesn't make it fun for a punting opportunity. They don't pick this up this close to their end zone.
You got to give your punter a little bit of breather.
2:30 left in the half. 2:30, clock is running.
So let's see what they do here. 2:30 left to go in the half. Gators shifting on the line. They show the blitz. Quick pass out.
The slant. The quick slant.
Didn't look like Faria, or correction.
Theodore Sands, I believe.
Yeah, Theodore Sands on that one there. Looks like he wasn't ready for that one. That was heavy pressure up the middle, though, by the Gators. So Gators hold. Going to bring the Bulldog punt team deep at the 1.5 yard line on that one. So.
Well, we talked about the big offense and the big defense going head to head tonight, and whose best was better tonight. And so far, the Gators have gotten better on both sides of the ball tonight so far.
I mean, the Gators have shown up to play tonight. I mean, Koala's coming in with over 600 yards passing in 3 games and 7 touchdowns, but Gators said, not tonight, son. Takes a friendly Gator bounce there.
Well, and it's great field position, Paul.
Absolutely, on the 24-yard line.
Doesn't get much better than that.
So,
that's a 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning.
Well, let's take a commercial break.
Gators up 14-0 here, going into half. There's a handoff to Glenn. He's going to go right up the middle. And there's a flag on the play. Holding going to be on the offense.
1:54 on the clock.
So that'll move him back about 10 yards.
Waiting for the call from the field. Holding. Gators.
Yeah, the White Hat saw that hold from the beginning, threw that flag right away.
Yeah, on the left side of the line there. So that'll bring 1st and 20 up for the Gators. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the half. With a 14-0 lead, Dave, what do you think? Just a couple more runs here, just kind of
a couple more runs.
Drag it out a little bit.
Field goal kicker, so maybe they try one of those if they don't get in.
A little flip pass again. He goes around to the right side.
Ran out of sideline there.
That was Brandon Austin on that.
Well, check out the replay here from Care 1. He just gets it, and he's just running. The penetration from the D-line made him go wide, which ran him out of bounds down the road, but really good opportunity to get some yards. They did pick up a few, but it's still going to be second and what do you think there, 17?
Yeah, it's about the second and actually about 13 here on that. There's a low snap. Horvath looks to his left screen. Oh, he throws it right to the Bulldogs. He goes down to the right side, down to 30, 25, 20, 15, cuts back in the middle. Horvath makes the miss. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
To the house.
I'm sure we're going to see a replay on this one. Horvath is just looking to set up the screen. You can tell by the back pedal, and the outside backer just sits back, sees it, accelerates, and then does all the rest.
Yeah, the linebacker just read that all day long. I don't know if Horvath saw him or not, but he definitely went ahead and had his meat hooks on that one and took it to the house. So I think that was, that's the one we don't have a name on. So good job, number 24 for the Bulldogs. So there's the extra point attempt. The kick is up.
Number 16.
Good. So Paul, you pretty much dominate the whole first half, but one miscue makes the game a lot closer than what it was. But fantastic view from the group here. We're going to look at it one more time as he just loses ground, and the defensive outside backer just finds it.
Yeah, it looks like his linemen were a little bit farther downfield than expected, and the running back got a little bit caught up on that in the wave of the Bulldog defense, and looks like number 24 took it to the house with the Bulldogs. So
we still got 1:09 left. I'm sure they'll go back to the running game, see if they can bust one before the half here.
39,650 people.
So Nate Rios Rivera will be kicking off for the Bulldogs. Back deep for the Gators, Brandon Austin and Ryan Price. Bulldogs scratching back into this one on a nice defensive effort. Cutting the score to 14-7 here as we close in on the half. There's the kick. That goes to Austin. Austin gets up to the 25. He's up to the 30. Brought out of bounds.
Returned by number 11, Brandon Austin.
Taken out of bounds by number 12, Jaden Jones for Zephyrhills.
To the 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Gators with 1:16 left on the clock.
So 1:16 left to go here in the half. Dave, I think I mentioned it just a couple plays ago. Maybe Land O'Lakes just want to rag this one out on a couple runs.
A couple runs. I think you're right, Paul. A couple runs here, and you got to hold your head up high if you're the Gators. I mean, you really dominated the whole first half outside that one play, and the scoreboard makes it a little tighter than what the first half has shown. But you're still setting better than the Bulldogs on the scoreboard.
There's the handoff to Quinn.
But you don't want to give the Bulldogs too many opportunities because they are a fast team that can strike quick.
2nd and 8. 1 minute left.
And I'm surprised the Bulldogs aren't calling a timeout. They got 3 in their pocket, so I think they're just looking to get into halftime to get their players a little bit of rest. So
yeah, get a quick revamp, restructure.
Timeout.
So it looks like the Bulldogs will take a timeout this time. A little late for that timeout. He led about 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah, my guess is they probably just want to think things over and get to the half as unscathed.
50 seconds left on the clock.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Gators. Again, having a pretty dominant day on the ground tonight. And with 2 timeouts left by the Bulldogs, I mean, they're in a position where they can get the ball back with very short amount of time left. And with that arm that Corella's got,
yeah,
why not? So we'll see what happens here. The Gators come back out after the break. Gwynn in the backfield next to Horvath. There's the snap. Gwynn gets the ball, takes it up the right side. Oh.
Yeah, they rolled up on the offensive lineman there, but he looks like he's going to be okay.
He's a tough guy, though. Look at that.
Hit on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he popped right up.
Bulldogs. It is going to be 3rd down.
Now Zephyrhills takes a timeout here. Like you called, Paul. You called. They were going to take a timeout.
Hell, like I said, you got 3. No need to keep them in your pocket. You can't use them in the second half because you're going to get 3 more anyway. So might as well use it. Maybe make another stop here, bring up 4th down, force them to punt. Like I said, you'll have it maybe with just under a minute left to go in the half. And like I said, the Coella's got a very good arm. He's got DJ Pickett out there who's been pretty quiet tonight. That whole passing attack's been kind of quiet. And, you got to go for something here.
Well, the passing attack's been quiet because of the pressure from the defense. But if they can just maintain some blocks, if they get another opportunity, Coella could let it fly.
So the Bulldogs with 1 timeout left. A little over a minute here to go in the half. Mason Clark now checks in the backfield. 3rd and 5. There's a snap, handoff goes to Clark. He goes up the middle. He's fighting. He's right at the sticks. I think he's got enough for the first down, so that should do it.
Yeah, that's a first down.
Yep, that's the first down. So
looks like enough for a first down and the change moves.
So that'd be enough to go ahead, and they could just run out the clock for the half. Take a 14-7 lead from that.
The clock is running.
I think we're going to see one more play, Paul.
45 seconds. 20 seconds.
So with 20 seconds left, let's see if the Gators go ahead and take a run at something here.
10 seconds.
And they do. Clark goes up the middle. He goes around to the left side now, cuts it around, and that should go ahead and wrap up the half.
Number 6, Mason Clark, the ball carrier.
That'll do it for the first half. But the Gators showing great control on the ground tonight. Just absolutely, that offensive line is just blowing the Bulldogs out. Zephyrhills went ahead and got a little bit of something back on a defensive interception. So
you kind of wonder if the momentum switched a little bit right there behind, but right there in the last few minutes of the half, it appeared that the pick six really got the Bulldogs ready to go, but they didn't give up a whole lot of yards on that last series for the Gators either. That's 2 series in a row where they didn't pick up as many yards as they did the first few drives.
Well, we'll go ahead and see if that momentum carries over into the second half for the Bulldogs. So here at halftime here at the Swamp in hot and steamy Land O'Lakes, we have the Gators 14, Bulldogs 7. Over to you, Will.
Thank you very much, Abe and Dave, or Paul and Dave, rather, sorry. Great job on that first half call. What a great game we have going on here in Land O'Lakes, Florida. 14-7, the Gators over the Bulldogs. Welcome to GCS and at the half. I'm Will Wilkie. We'll be bringing you the action here at halftime. We'll be checking in with Derwin Gray in just a moment for his halftime report. We're also checking with the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard. And then we'll close things out with the Land O'Lakes Gator Marching Band to close out our halftime coverage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. So welcome to GCSN at the half. Here we have the Land O'Lakes Gator Marching Band. And we'll check back in with them in a moment. But for now, we're going to take it down to Derwin Gray and Derek Smith on the field for their halftime report.
Thanks, Will. Man, what a great half right now for Land O'Lakes, man. They've been hacking up front, man, with the offense. Line. Am I shocked that this is the game plan? No, they got a former NFL offensive lineman that likes to run. So he's going to run the ball because that's what's going to get him down the field to continue to get success. And so far, it's been working for him. Score right now, 14-7.5. These guys have been literally moving it up front all day. And I'm excited to see what they do the second half. I'm assuming they'll do the same thing, continue to run the ball. DJ Pickett has been super quiet right now. I'm assuming that second half they'll kick him up a little bit more, try to get him a little bit more of the action, get him some more passes thrown to him. But right now he's been quiet up to this point. I'm excited about the running back, Gwen, man. He's been running hard. I think he got DJ Pickett with a run over earlier first drive. Man, he's a powerful runner. He's eager to get the ball. He's excited. So I'm excited to see both of these teams come and square off, man. And with the momentum of Zephyrhills, man, the pick six at the end of the second quarter, man, that literally gave them the momentum they need going into the second half. So as we wrap up there, man, the second half and get this things kicked off, I'm excited to see these two teams battle it off to see who come out victorious to break that 2-1 record. Back to you, Will.
Thank you very much, Derwin, for that halftime report. Great insight and great analysis there from Derwin Gray, our field analyst, and also from Derek Smith and John McMurdo doing some fine camera work here tonight on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Of course, we've got Paul and Dave giving you the call up here in the booth. But for now, we're going to turn things over and let you enjoy the Land O'Lakes Gator Marching Band. So correction on that, this is the Zephyrhill Bulldog Marching Band, and we'll close out the halftime show with the Land O'Lakes Gator Marching Band. So this is the Zephyrhill Bulldogs Marching Band.
He couldn't keep track. He like didn't keep track of his cards very well. So one day I told him, "Hey, do you want to come over and trade football cards?" I'm on my dad's house. Before we left school, and I said, "Yeah, let's trade and stuff." So we traded for a little bit, and I said, "Hey, you want to go play basketball or do something else?" We go and do something else, and I said, "Hey, I got to go to the bathroom." We ran back to the porch and took his Pokemon cards and hid them under the desk. And then I came back and kept playing until he went home. Then he came back the next day and was like, "Hey, did I leave my Pokemon cards here?" I was like, "No, no." And then I took his card and put him in my binder, mixed them all up, and threw away his binder. And I never told him. I was like 22. He was 23. He was out of college. He came back and told us. So this is like later on. Way later on. We're adults by this point. We both left town for the holidays. And I went to him. I saw him and I was like, "Hey man, we were catching up and hanging out." And they were kids. And I told him the story. And he was like, "Oh man, don't even worry about it." He was like, "Do you have one though?" Like, I'm curious as to. He said, "I'm curious as to what I was so obsessed with." And I said, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, my mom will let me go and I give it to him.
So a great job by the Marching Bulldogs of Zephyrhills. And now we'll bring out the Land O'Lakes Gators Marching Band. And then we'll close things out with the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard and then get ready for the second half with Paul and Dave right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Update for the Mitchell Wiregrass game. 22-6, Wiregrass.
Please welcome to the field the Land O'Lakes High School Marching Gator Band. The Marching Gator Band is comprised of students in the band, percussion, and guard program at Land O'Lakes High School. At 132, yes, 132 members strong, the band is the largest in school history and continues to grow in size and in excellence. Life is a journey, one filled with many paths that can take you to happiness, confusion, and even danger. Join us on this journey as the Land O'Lakes Marching Gator Band proudly presents their 2023 marching production entitled The Path Uncertain.
Most important, not one of the $1 ones.
Thank you.
Springstead Sun Lake game is 21-0 Springstead.
The Land O'Lakes Marching Gator Band is under the direction of Mr. Jonathan Moses. The Gator Band would like to thank...
And that was the Land O'Lakes Marching Band. So we're going to go ahead and check in with the McMurdo Vision Family Scoreboard to close out our halftime coverage, and then we'll take a break and we'll come back and toss it back up to Paul and Dave for the second half call. We'll be back after this.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
And that concludes GCSN at the half. We're going to toss it back up to the booth for Paul and Dave for the second half call.
All right, Dave, we got Gators going to be kicking off. The Bulldogs will receive here to start the second half. We mentioned before the break about maybe Zephyrhills might have got a little momentum on that pick six, so see if they can turn it over this half.
Look at the first opportunity here with the offense.
So don't forget about the PDQ trivia question. Your chance to win a free meal at the PDQ in Brooksville. So join us our in-game chat. Be the first to answer the question correctly.
We're back to the action.
Also, too, stick with us at the end of the game where we're going to announce our Glory Days player of the game at the conclusion. And again, if you like the content here, follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Like, comment, and subscribe. And here we go. Kick back deep. Nope, we're going to have a little bit of a flag on that. All right, we had a little issue with
All right, we're ready for the PDQ trivia question. Who is the former 2004 top 100 recruit from Land O'Lakes that went on to play quarterback for Florida State? Type that answer in the chat room. First one with the correct answer will win the PDQ, only redeemable at the Brooksville location. Get another kickoff here there.
Yeah, there was a little clock issue. So let's go ahead and wind up that cycle again, and Harden going to go ahead and give it another boot. This one's going to go deep. It's going to roll out of the end zone for a touchback. So Bulldogs will go ahead and have the ball 1st and 10.
Really strong leg ball. Really strong leg to get it in the end zone.
Yeah,
Not many high school kickers do that.
Yeah, Harden's got a nice little leg on him. Again, I fancy the kickers. It's always great to have, you got good kickers in high school. A lot of those guys play soccer too, so for us European viewers, football. So here we go. The Bulldogs, 1st and 10, their own 20. There's the handoff. It's going to go right up the middle. Picks up about 9 yards.
That's Rodney Smith right off the gun there, just to following his blockers, getting a good 6-yard gain.
So the Bulldogs starting off pretty good with positive yardage. 2nd and 4.
We want to introduce the best cheerleaders in Pasco County.
Here's the snap, the handoff again. Going to go right up the middle again. Try it. Oh, he dives forward.
Yeah, good spin move at the finish there, that run.
Down. And there's a flag. A little extracurricular activity after the play.
The replay is going to show it right here. It's the same play, just flipped the other side, right up the middle, and then right there's the spin move, which gives him an extra 3 yards. Ooh, but a little shove at the end. Looks like, okay. Looks like it's going to be offsetting or just on the Gators.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be on the Gators there. So a lot of moving forward for a 1st down for the Bulldogs.
Maddie Callahan, Brooke Mario.
Quill in the pocket. Looking, trying to fight, brings the man back. Nice catch. Catch there by Jacoby Campbell.
Yep, it looked like Coella wanted him to just keep going deep, but Campbell came back on the out route there and just settled, and he made the quick throw.
Yeah, it was a smart play on Campbell's part to break off the route and come back. Saw his quarterback under pressure a little bit.
Emma Hurst. Maddie Householder.
Snap. Goes to Smith again.
Took
fighting for close to the 1st down.
Yeah, it took 3 of them to get him down, but they were there to finish him off.
Looks like he's going to be about a yard short. We'll bring up 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
Brendan Thompson on that tackle. It's going to be a 1st down, Paul.
Oh, they did get the 1st down. So generous spot for the Bulldogs. That'll be 1st and 10 at their own 43.
I've noticed a lot of questions on the Gators. They're all asking for information.
Oh, drops the ball. Oh, it's picked up by the Gators.
Big play for the Gators.
Chris Cruz on the recovery.
Yeah, big play.
Looks like Koala just mishandled the snap there.
Well, his eyes aren't. Yeah, his eyes look to the right.
We have one more cheerleader.
Oh, okay. It was slightly to the left and it fell to the ground. And opportunistic Gator right there on the recovery.
Chris Cruz jumping on that loose ball. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Gators inside the Bulldogs territory.
Probably going to go back to the early game plan, which is to run the ball.
I mean, Gwynn's been a workhorse tonight. He's
back there right now.
He's got well over 60 yards rushing. There's the snap. There's another run by Gwynn right up the middle again. Picks up about 8.
That'll be 2nd and 2.
So I think the Gators might have snatched the low back.
Well, that's the 2nd turnover for the Bulldogs, and it's hard to win games when you have penalties and turnovers.
So about 2nd and 4. There's a snap. Handoff again to Gwynn. He's going to go up the left side this time. Fights for the extra yardage. Picks up about 10 on that one.
It's going to be first down.
First down.
First down Gators.
All right, PDQ trivia question, guys. We're still looking for the correct answer in the chat room.
So 1st and 10 for the Gators. Looks like at the Bulldog 26. There's the handoff again. That looks like Mason Clark. Correction.
And Cody Wade. Ball will be placed on the 22-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 6.
That was Gwynn on the run. I apologize. So 2nd and 6 for the Gators. They're going ahead and they're having a nice little drive again, keeping the ball on the ground. That's been their bread and butter. Clark is in there now at the tailback position. There's a snap. Looks up the middle. Oh, nice tackle there at the line.
Mason Clark.
Going to bring up that 3rd down.
Gain of about a half a yard.
Like number 24 in the tackle for the Bulldogs. He's had a very busy night.
14 that was.
21.
Vakai Dexter on that tackle. Got down low. Nice little trip up there. So that'll bring up, it's like 3rd and 5.
That is Gilbertson. On offense.
3rd and 6. And we got a penalty. Delay a game. Took a little bit too long.
Number 3rd and 10.
It's going to back him up.
Yeah. Officials are talking this over here. Now they're going to said they called the timeout before. So they're going to wave off that flag there, which is a good thing.
But Lady Lakes called a timeout.
Much rather have a 3rd and 5 than a 3rd and 10.
All right, Paul, we're going to read this trivia question one more time. Who is the former 2004 top 100 recruit from Land O'Lakes that went on to play quarterback for Florida State? Type that answer, type that player's name in the chat room, and you can win.
Here's a little bit of hint for the viewers.
Yeah,
it's a family affair here at Land O'Lakes.
There's more than one of them, right?
Absolutely. There was more than one that ran through this high school.
We're looking for a specific one.
A specific one, exactly.
But that's a really good hint.
So after the timeout, saving them 5 yards on that one. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Gators. There's the snap. Horvath looking. Heavy pressure. Oh, brought down in the backfield.
Yeah, Horvath stood in the pocket, really stared down his receivers, but tried to sidestep this. You're going to see right here.
Mackay Dexter on the sack. Nice play.
Yeah, Dexter comes in pretty hot right here and under control. The Gators were screaming for a little color there, but they didn't bite on it. It's going to be 4th.
He's about 4th and 13 now.
13, yeah, I agree.
So I guess they're going to leave Harden on the sideline. They're going to go ahead and go for it. Horvath looking. Heavy pressure up the middle again. Brought down.
A lot of pressure.
The other way for the Bulldogs.
I mean, Horvath was really deep in that gun. You're going to see him.
Samarian Black came right up the middle.
You're going to see him 6 yards back, but he's going to lose another 7 yards right here. And Samarian just sneaks through. It's going the wrong way for the Gators, but it'll be first down for the Bulldogs, Paul.
Yeah, Bulldogs going ahead and held strong. Heavy dose of pass rushing on that, a couple sacks. They get the ball back, and let's see what Coella can do. 1st and 10 from their own 40. Coella fires to the right. Looks like that's Pickett. Right there at the sticks, maybe 11 yards.
Looked like Coella might have been hit as he was throwing the ball, but he's able to deliver a strike. Right here, we got to see pressure off both edges, and right there, he's thrown in it, but he keeps his hip square and delivers a strike to Pickett.
6-12.
So we're going to have a timeout for the water break. So with our score, Gators 14, Bulldogs 7. Let's get the answer.
Yes, who was the former 2004? It was Drew Weatherford. He was 2005 freshman All-American at Florida State. Right here, Land O'Lakes' own. And Mr. Rodney, congratulations on being the first one to answer that in the chat room. And you will be getting your PDQ from Brooksville soon.
You're welcome for the hint, Rodney.
So interesting second half here, Paul.
Yeah,
had a turnover. It looked like the Bulldogs were going to drive. They had a turnover. The Gators started their own drive and stalled out, and now it's Bulldogs' ball.
Yeah, they're going to start inside Land O'Lakes territory. 1st and 10. Coella, heavy pressure again. Just dumps it short.
Yeah.
Intended for Pickett.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, coming to meet Coella back there.
I'll tell you what, both defenses are getting some good pressure on the quarterbacks tonight.
And in some cases, the running backs, meeting them behind the line of scrimmage.
That'll bring 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. There's a snap, hand off to Smith. Smith picks
right
up
at the line
maybe
of scrimmage.
one. Gang tackled there.
The Bulldogs keep it on the ground.
That looked like KJ Moses 2 times in a row there.
KJ Moses.
Yeah, KJ Moses on the stop there.
Yeah, quick on the stop. He's a captain for the Gators, and he's played an excellent game tonight, both sides of the ball.
From the 49.
So the Bulldogs haven't quite yet taken advantage of the 2 sacks. Brings up 3rd and 10. There's a snap. He's looking to the left. Pump fakes, pulls it down, goes over the middle. Nice catch. Brings it up to the 30. Jared Cason.
Oh, he's not.
He might be shaking up a little bit.
Yeah, he's not getting up right away. But it's just an in route. Quarterback scrambles a little bit right here, pulls it down, delivers the throw, and he's got one guy to go.
Yeah.
Or he's dancing in the end zone.
Shoestring tackle there saved the touchdown. So
You know, Paul, for the viewers, they got a PDQ opportunity, but for the players, they're vying for the Glory Days Player of the Game, which we're going to have at the end of the game. We're going to announce a Glory Days Player of the Game. They're going to get a gift certificate for Glory Days and a T-shirt from GCSN Sports Network.
Yeah, this might go down to the wire here for that Player of the Game award here. So
could be a defensive specialist. It could be an offensive weapon.
Could be an offensive lineman. Hey.
Hey, we have a lot of offensive linemen there playing well. A lot of two-way players on both sides of the ball.
Yes, absolutely. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 at the Gators 30. Bulldogs driving. There's the snap, the handoff. Goes right up the middle. Cuts back in the inside. A couple missed tackles. Finally brought down at about the 14. That was Tristan Leonard.
Tristan's just going to take the ball, and he's going to slip to the middle of the field and back over. Just keep running, keep running.
Brandon Austin finally takes him down on that. So the Bulldogs got a little something cooking here now. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, heavy pressure. He goes to the corner. Oh, well covered, overthrown.
Yeah, he's right there. Good
you got to shoot for Pickett there. I mean, the kid's 6'4". He's got some hops on him. So, but Corella just a little overthrown on that one.
Well, I think he was about to be sacked, so he just kind of threw the ball as far as he could, kind of give his guy a chance. But it was out of bounds.
Yeah.
I think you're looking for a flag there, if anything. Oh, another penalty. That's the 3rd time we've seen him come off sides.
Yeah.
You live and die by that pressure.
That was Chris Cruz. Trying to get a little head start on that one there. So again, that's the mental mistakes again. Starting to creep in. Everybody's tired. Everybody's hot. But you gotta. Here's a snap. There's the handoff. Goes to Smith. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a big stop for the Gators right there.
Number 50, KJ Moses on that.
Moses again.
Yeah, he's been all over the field.
And it brings up 3rd down. You know what that means.
So 3rd down and about 5.
4 minutes left in the
quarter. At the 9.
Let's hear you, Gator Nation.
See what the Bulldogs can pull out here. Snap, the handoff. Goes up the middle. Got daylight. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Nice play by Tristan Leonard. Nice run. Seas parted. Leonard took advantage of that and puts up 6 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you say seas parted, and you're not kidding. You're going to see on this replay, as soon as he gets that ball, there's a nice little hole there. It takes him all the way to the end zone. I'm not sure if he was touched. Let's see. That's right there in the back, but not enough to bring down a strong running back like Tristan.
So Rivera's on for the extra point. See if they can tie this up. A snap up high. Oh, he still got it off, and it's good.
Wow, how did he get it down?
Wow.
How did he get it down?
Kudos to the holder on that one.
Look at this, Paul. Paul, look how high this is. It's above his helmet.
He actually stood up, was able to get it down still. I mean, he almost like kicked that right out of his hand.
Wow. Right down the middle, too, for the kicker. And you love your kickers, Paul.
I love them kickers.
Lots of love down that play.
That is.
We got a tie ball game. It's late 3rd. And now we got a ball game. We talked about the offense and the defense.
It's one of those situations now that, you just got to think to yourself, you got a fresh start, even Steven. Let's go ahead and get at it. Gators, again, they haven't taken advantage of the opportunity that they had on that fumble recovery. They actually ended up losing 10, 15 yards. And Bulldogs seized that opportunity and drove it down and scored, tied this ball game up. So
well, they've been one-dimensional, and every time they've passed, they've had some bad things happen other than the scrambling by Horvath. So So if they can keep them one-dimensional, the Bulldogs do have an advantage, in my opinion.
Yeah. So Rivera's set the kickoff. Back deep is Austin and Price. There's the kick. Looks like it's going to go to Austin. Gets it at about the 7. Brings it up to the 20. Cuts back in the middle. Gets out to about the 24-yard line.
Wow, he had 5 white jerseys waiting for him at the 25-yard line.
Brought down there by A.J. Jackson.
They were all chopping their feet at the 25-yard line, just waiting to see who he went to. Quick reminder about the Glory Days Player of the Game. Coming up at the conclusion of the game, we're going to announce one of these players with the Glory Days Player of the Game, and they'll get a T-shirt and a Glory Days gift card.
So the Sun Lake transfer Horvath back out on here in the field. There's the handoff, goes to Gwynn, right up the middle again. Said that all night long. He's still fighting, picking up a couple extra yards. Finally stopped.
And he's got 2 hands on that ball.
7 on that.
He's got 2 hands on that ball the whole time.
Fans didn't like the little extracurricular activity on that one, but
it's really hard to stop playing football when you're trying to stop.
The thing of it is when you got the running back that's still fighting, even though the whistle's blown, you want to still fight.
Yeah.
So you kind of play it till it ends. No harm, no foul. Let's move on.
And the Bulldogs was really trying to get the football out of there, but he had that ball covered up pretty well.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 4 for the Gators. Man in motion. Here's the snap. Again goes to Gwynn. No, he keeps it himself. Horvath crosses the first down. Gets up to about 45-yard line. Horvath's pretty good on that keeper there. He's had me fooled twice tonight.
Well, they haven't had a whole lot of keepers, but they've proven to be effective. And that's usually why you do the keeper action, to see if they're going with you or not. And if they're not going with you, then you pop it in a play or two. See if you can sneak out a first down.
So 1st and 10 for the Gators at their own 35. Score tied here. Here's the handoff. Oh, the ball's on the ground again. That's a little miscommunication there. I think he was trying to hand off to Gwynn, and he ran into the man in motion there, and the ball just dropped to the ground. Horvath was lucky to get back on that.
Yeah, Paul, I think that's exactly what happened. Just a little miscommunication. Looked like the ball hit him on the hip. But lived to play another down and cover the ball, and it's 2nd and 12.
1:45 remaining in the quarter.
So minute 45 left to go here in the 3rd. Ball game tied 14 apiece. Here's a snap. Blitz coming up the middle. Oh, drop the ball again. Let's see who's got it. Big scramble. Bulldogs saying that they got the ball.
They are saying, let's wait for the signal. There it is.
And they do. They got it. Again, that looks like, it'll look like a clean handoff, but it looks like it just slipped right out of his arm.
Yeah, it popped right out. Big turnover. Now, we talked about penalties and turnovers, and now the Bulldogs coming in their first turnover of the game.
Again, the Gators shooting themselves in the foot here. They're having an opportunity to go ahead and capitalize on some things here, some positive defensive plays that they've made.
Well, now it's the Bulldogs' turn to capitalize on
their defense.
This turnover. Yep.
So we'll see what the Bulldogs got in store here. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the Gator 29. Man in motion. There's a snap. Well, looks to the right. Oh, a nice couple moves there. Gets pushed out of bounds.
Pass complete to DJ Pickett. Run out of bounds. Gain 5. Here's up 2nd, 5.
There it is. Just a quick screen, really. And he makes the first guy miss and gets north-south for a quick 5 yards.
14-14. Bulldogs are driving.
It is 2nd and 5, Paul.
Yeah, 2nd and 5. Let's see if the Bulldogs, there's a handoff. That's Smith. He's going to go ahead and shoot his way up the middle. Picks up a couple on that one.
Rodney Smith, tackled by number 7, Devin Gilbertson.
Devin Gilbertson on the tackle there for the Gators.
Remaining in the quarter.
We're down to a minute and
hopefully it's just a cramp.
Yeah, I think that's what it looks like. Yeah, that's a cramp. So, with that being said, we'll go ahead and take a timeout here. It's 14-14. Gators and Bulldogs.
We've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials. Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us.
I left my binoculars home tonight because I had to bring this. I couldn't fit it all in my bag. I was like, well, I haven't been using them. So we're back. And it's 14-14 here, Gators and Bulldogs. Looks like he's going to be all right. Looks like that little cramp.
It's third down.
Get some hydration in.
Morrow Electric
Noise
meter.
Donovan Ferreira on that. Looks like he's going to be okay.
Well, Paul, Donovan's been guarding Mr. Pickett most of the evening tonight for the Gators, so they're going to hope that they get him back out there.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, Mr. Pickett will wear you out. So here we go, third down for the Bulldogs.
Oh, they're trying to time it.
Yeah, try to draw them off sides there, see if they get another free 5 yards, but a little discipline shown there by the Gators. Here's the snap, looks to the left, passes out to number 2. Makes a couple guys miss. He's fighting for the first. I think he's going to be a little bit short, though.
Looks like Mason Clark was one of the first ones on scene for the Gators, but he had a couple buddies sneak around.
It was Theodore Sands on the reception. So it's going to be just short. It's going to bring up fourth down. About fourth and half a yard.
4 guys on that tackle.
So the Bulldogs will go ahead and go for it here.
1 second, and that's the quarter.
Oh, you think they're going to try to get him to? Oh, it's the
that'll wind down the quarter. Yes. So the Bulldogs on a drive here going into the fourth. Let's see if they can go ahead and capitalize with the score here. Gators 14, Bulldogs 14. Let's take a break. So we're back here. Bulldogs on a drive here. It's going to be fourth down. They need about 1.5 yards. See what they got drawn up here. See if they're going to try to draw them off sides again. No, they're not. Burrell's going to try to go right up the middle. He is stopped. Gators hold tight. And we got a flag on the play.
Paul, check this out. It's just a rush right up the middle by the quarterback, and he just flies right in there, but he is met head on.
Immediately.
Spins down and unable to pick up the first down, but there is a fireworks on the after the play, some unsportsmanlike. It's still going to be a first down for the Gators because it was after the ball.
Yeah, post-possession penalty.
But Coach Goodspeed is asking the White Hat for some clarification.
I think he was trying to figure out why the official that was right in front of the play didn't call it, and the referee who's in the middle of the field called it.
Uh-huh.
So, fair question. But
First down.
First down, Gators. Nice stand.
At the beginning of the fourth quarter here.
Yeah.
First and 10 from their own 10.
So it's going to be deep, though. They're going to have to be methodical on this.
Well, we saw the same situation, but the roles were reversed earlier in the game at the same end zone. So we'll see how the Gators fare.
So here we go, Gators, first and 10 at their own 11. Man in motion. Snap, handoff to Gwynn. Gwynn going right up the middle again. This time he's met by some Bulldogs. Brought down, and there's the flag there. A little extra.
Now, yeah, Paul, that flag went high in the air on that one.
Well, that goes back to what I said before. You got the runner that keeps running after the whistle, and the defender still wants to keep playing to bring him down. So, but you got to be careful, though. You can't go too far with it.
Yeah, the Bulldogs met him immediately at the line of scrimmage for a no gain, but.
Well, again, I mean, that's 3 yards right there. They had him in a hole, and they just gave him 15.
Well, those kind of penalties will catch up with you in a tie ball game late in the fourth quarter here. But the referees are just trying to maintain control because they already had an unsportsmanlike the play before, and now we've got some extracurricular after the play. You know, that's their job, is to make sure that the game stops at the whistle. So here we are with a free first down.
Yeah, first and 10 for the Gators at their own 26. There's the handoff again to Gwynn. He's going to go around to the left side. He's out to the 30, up to the 35. That's the first down. He's going to be dragged out of bounds into Bulldog territory. Correction, that's Mason Clark. Mason Clark on that.
Yeah, big run by Clark. Right here, he wants the middle busted out because there's no contain, and he's just off to the races. Good block by the receiver there.
Yeah, good
Gets him over the
blocking.
50-yard line.
So the Gators going quickly on here. On the 48. There's the handoff again to Clark. He's got around the left side again. Again, good downfield blocking. Brought down at about the 25. The Gators got a little something cooking.
Looked like the same play, Paul.
That was the same play. Let's take a look at it on the Care 1 instant replay.
Yeah, he's just going to get the handoff, and he's just going to try to bust it outside. He's got two lead blockers.
Nice lead block right
Yeah.
there. Nice kick out there by the lineman.
And getting the receiver to block downfield is always a plus for any offense, especially for the tailback.
Rodney Smith is the Bulldog that's down.
Yeah, the momentum really changed here so far with the defensive stop and then the big plays for the offense here.
Yeah, busting out two big runs. Two 20-plus yard runs on those. So Gators now got a little something cooking here and looking to capitalize here in the fourth. That run's been something all night for them, again, between Gwynn and Clark.
Yeah, the Gwynn and Clark show have been very, very beneficial for the Gators. And I'm sure they're not going to go away from it.
Well, if they're smart, they just keep it on the ground.
Yeah.
No need to start passing the ball because nothing good has come yet so far from Land O'Lakes in the past. They've had a couple sacks, a couple miscues. So looks like Jaden Smith just got a little bit of cramp. He's going to walk it off.
Rodney Smith being assisted to the sidelines by the training staff.
Well, he's been playing both ways for the Bulldogs.
So first and 10 Gators at the 26. There's a snap. That's Gwynn. He's going to go up the middle. He's met by the Bulldog defense there. Pick up a yard.
Short game. Bring up second and 9. $10:29 on the clock. 10:29 left in the game. Clock running.
All right, as Coach Goodspeed just relays to Horvath what the play was, coming out almost to the numbers to get that play in. No rush.
Second and 9. Gwynn set up in the backfield with Horvath. That's Austin in motion. There's the handoff to Gwynn. He goes around to the left, bounces off one guy. He's taken down at about the 22.
Just trying to get out to the left side. I mean, that's something. There's a matchup that the Gators seem to like over there, because they showed right and then immediately cut it back left.
Looks like Jaden Jones on the tackle on that.
Remember, if you need to call for a ride, now is the time to do that.
Looks like a big third down here.
Yeah, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. They hand it off. Oh, immediately met in the backfield.
Mason Clark, the ball carrier.
Yeah, Mason Clark did not have an opportunity on that one. He's looking to hold on to the ball. He's going to bring up 4th and long here.
Lucas Coella.
Yeah, Lucas just comes right off the edge, right there, nice and tight. More from the middle, I guess, than the edge, but.
That brings up 4th and 7.
Yeah, you read that like a book. 4th and 7. Looks like they're going to bring on Harden. Here we go.
All right, your favorite man on the team right now. We got the kicker.
We got a 40-yard attempt here.
Last time we had some fancy work with the hold. This would send him ahead.
Snap. Here's the kick. And just a little bit short. To the right. So the score remains 14-14. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take like a look at the McMurdo Vision Family scoreboard.
Left in the game.
So Bulldogs 1st and 10 at their own 20. And here's a snap. Coella goes out to the left. There's a move. Uh-oh, he's got a little bit of speed on the sidelines. He's pushed out of bounds.
Pass complete to DJ Pickett. Steps out of bounds. By number 3.
That's all the Bulldogs really want to do is get the ball out quickly to their skilled players, and that's what they do here. They've noticed this is the 3rd play we've seen in the last 6 plays where it's a quick screen and they've gotten some positive yards out of it. That one could have actually gone to the house if he didn't step out of bounds.
There's Theo Sands on that. Here's a quick pass to Pickett on the right. Looking for some blockers. Cuts upfield. Gets past the 40. Brought down at about the 42-yard line.
Good tackle there for the Gators. We got a lot of cramping going on.
Yeah, it's hot and steamy here again in the swamp, man. It's cramp time. You got the middle linebacker fighting a cramp right now. Coella going deep on the left side. That looks like that's Sands. Has he got it? Oh, he goes up. Nice catch.
Oh, wow. Great timing.
First down, Bulldogs deep.
Great timing. Paul, check out the replay from Care 1 right here. He knows right now he's going deep. And he throws it. Look at the air on that ball, and the receiver just goes up. That's good coverage by the defense.
Good coverage.
Just a good throw and catch by the receiver and the quarterback there.
Yes, Sands went up and crawled up that ladder and took it away from the receiver or the defender. So Bulldogs deep in the territory here. There's the handoff. He's going up to Smith. Walks in for the touchdown. Bulldogs. Straight up the gut.
Right up the gut. You're going to see the Gators sell out on this. They're going to bring 3 people on a blitz, and when they do, that leaves the middle open, and Rodney Smith had no problem finding that middle space for the go-ahead touchdown for the Bulldogs.
So the Bulldogs looking to go up by 7 here.
This will be their first lead of the game, Paul.
Yeah. Rivera on for the extra point. Let's see if we don't have any of that magic that happened last time. There's the extra point. It's up. No good. Ooh. Off to the left.
No good.
So that'll be a 6-point lead. That'll be make it 20-16. Correction, 20-14.
Yeah, 20-14. And that extra point could come into play as the Gators have a strong kicker, as you mentioned earlier, but they got to get down there first. Quick reminder, we're going to have a Players of the Game here at the end of the game.
So the Gators in a little bit of a hole here. You got just over 7 minutes left to go here in the game. Rivera be kicking off for the Bulldogs. Again, back deep is Austin and Price. Gators looking to get some good field position here. Start their drive here late here in the fourth.
Look at that field view. Great shot from our cameraman.
It's going to go to Austin. Gets it at the 15. Brings it up the middle. Taken down at about the 29-yard line.
Brandon Austin with the return.
So they'll mark them down at the 30. Gators will have the ball, 1st and 10 in their own territory here. Trying to get a little something cooking here.
7:24 left in the game. 7:24.
You see a picture of Coach Goodspeed over there telling his offense, hey, we've done this before. Let's do this again. Let's move this ball down and cash in here. 7 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the ball game.
This is where they got to concentrate hard. Don't make any silly mistakes. Don't take any silly penalties. Horvath, there's the snap, the handoff. Goes out to Clark. Picks up maybe a yard.
Mason Clark.
Yeah, looked like Clark was going to go outside where he's had the success and decided he didn't like it at the last moment and ended up running into several defensive linemen.
Yeah, try to cut back in, yeah.
7 minutes left in the game. 7 minutes.
So 2nd and 10. Bulldogs showing blitz. Quick pass out to the left to Austin. He got it. He breaks over to the 40, picks up the 1st down, taken out of bounds.
Yeah.
And
looks like a face mask right there at the end of the play. Great catch for Connor Purcell. We're just going to see it right there. Quick screen. Gets up field, and right there, our cameraman was all over that.
Yeah, Jaden Jones got tagged with that one. So that'll give him a couple extra yards on that. Something that the Bulldogs didn't need.
6:35 left in the game. 6:35.
They're giving away the field position there. It's a free 15 on that one. No correction, a free 5. So Gators got a little something cooking now. 1st and 10 inside the Bulldog territory at the 47-yard line. Horvath hands it off to Gwynn. Gwynn going around to the left side, and he's brought down at about the 46, 45-yard line.
He tried to do the stiff arm and just get away, but a strong tackler for the Bulldogs. But Gwynn's limping off a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like he's he probably got a little bit of cramp going on too. So I'll bring in Mason Clark to carry the load. So they're going to have an officials timeout here for a water break, the last one of the night. And with that, we'll take a break with the Bulldogs up 14 over the Gators.
5:58 left in the game.
So we're back here. 5:58 left to go here in the game. Gators got a little drive going here. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. There's the handoff. It's going to go up to Clark. There's a penalty.
Flag on the play.
Brought down by a host of Bulldogs. Let's see what the flag is going to be.
Waiting for signal from the officials.
So Clark picks up about 5 yards in that run. We'll see if it's going to be more added on. It looks like it is.
The result of the play will be a first down.
Substitution.
And a free first down there, Paul.
Yeah, that again, late in the game, you don't need that kind of stuff. You know, you got the face mask penalty that gave you some yardage. You got that penalty.
5:49 left in the game. 5:49.
Well, you know you're in 4-down territory because a field goal doesn't win you the ball game.
Yeah, it's not going to cut the mustard here. This is touchdown or not. So 1st and 10 at the 37, 36. There's the handout to Clark again. Brought back in the backfield. Jaden Smith on that one.
And Jaden Smith played a really good game from both sides of the ball as well for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, scored a rushing touchdown. He's played defense, got a bunch of tackles.
That's a big tackle for loss.
Like sniffing out that Player of the Game award.
We'll see, Paul.
At the conclusion of the fourth.
Yeah, right.
So here we go. 2nd and long. We'll call it 2nd and 13. Horvath drops back to pass, looks to the right, swings it out. Nice catch there. Gets just beyond the original line of scrimmage. Picks up probably about 6 on that play.
Really good throw and catch here. No pressure.
Xavier Clemente on that catch.
Brings up 3rd and 8 for the Gators.
So 3rd and 8 for Land O'Lakes here.
4:49 left in the game.
Horvath's getting a little extra conditioning today as he runs back and forth to coach to get the play.
Yeah, that'll wear a quarterback out after a while, especially on a night like tonight. So let's see what he's got. It's 3rd and 8. Drops back, pass to Austin.
He's got
side, gets back in the middle. Little wide receiver screen on that one there. About 2 yards short of the first down. So again, this is 4-down territory.
Great play call, great play design. Had some blockers coming. Look like 4th and 2, right, Paul?
Yeah, that's going to bring up 4th and 2.
Here we go, 4th and 2.
Gwynn is still on the sidelines, but they got Mason back there. This could be a good design quarterback run, maybe. Oh, looks like we're going to get a timeout for the Bulldogs. Their first timeout here of the half, so we're going to go ahead and take a timeout too with the score 20-14. Bulldogs on top.
For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
Paul, we've talked about who's better is best tonight, or who's best is better tonight. And right now, we got to find out. With 4th and 2, the game on the line, got to get the first if you are the Gators.
Yeah, big 4th down here. This could be in the whole game right here. Each team got 2 timeouts left, so just over 4 minutes left to go.
All right, back to the action.
So let's see what Coach Goodspeed's got dialed up here on this.
Down by 4.
Looks like we got another timeout. Looks like the Gators will go ahead and burn a timeout here. That'll leave them 1.
Yeah, they wanted to see what the Bulldogs looked like when they came out in that formation. And now they're, this is now where they change their call or they don't.
Well, you think in that situation there, you'd already have 1 dialed up regardless of what they had out there. Now you put yourself in a position where you have 1 timeout left to go. with just over 4 minutes left. And if you don't get it here, the Bulldogs have a good opportunity to go ahead and start burning that clock. And you're stuck with one timeout. So.
Yeah, that timeout could matter down the road. You're absolutely right, Paul. Great insight, Paul.
So 4th and 2, big play here for the Gators. Bulldogs got 10 up in the box. Showing blitz. There's the snap, the handoff wide open on the left. That's the first down. Cuts back up the middle. That's Clark. And he steps out of bounds at the 13-yard line.
Wow. Paul, big down for the Gators as they come through. Just need 2. And they sell out in the middle. And he gets that left edge that they tried to get all night. He's able to stay in bounds and get an extra 5 more yards.
Yeah, all night long, that play's been working for him. Bulldogs have nobody out there. So here's the handoff.
Well, I'll tell you who the Gators have out there. That's KJ Moses out there playing left tackle for them, being able to lead the way.
Yeah, that's Gwynn back in the ball game. He seems to be okay. He picks up about 4 yards on that. So 2nd and 6 at the 9. Gators knocking on the door. There's the pass. Wow, he threw it right to him. This could be it. He's down to the 45, to the 50, to the 40. Cuts back, gets tripped up, brings it back to the 30. And the Bulldogs may have just sealed this game shut. Horvath just stared that man down.
Ball intercepted by the Bulldogs.
Well, we're going to take a look at this. He's just going to throw out to the right. And he read that wonderfully.
Like a book.
Good hustle by Horvath to be able to run him down, but it does take some points off the board here, potentially.
Yeah, it's going to be tough sledding now, especially with only one timeout now. It's 3:23 left to go in the ball game. Bulldogs in great field position at the Gator 31.
Now this is the Bulldogs' turn to just run the clock.
There's a snap, the handoff to Smith. He cuts back up in the middle, shakes a couple tackles. Looks like he's close to the first down.
I feel like Smith's gotten better as the game goes on. Like he was effective early in the first, but he just seems to be more effective late here with that 10-yard run there.
Yeah, he caught that cramp halfway through the fourth quarter, and I guess he got himself an extra jar of pickle juice because he seems like he's all full of spunk now.
3:04 left in the game.
So that'll be a first down for the Bulldogs at the Gator 20. There's a man in motion. That's Sands. There's a snap. Corello going into the corner, overthrows Pickett. He's double covered.
Yeah, Pickett's getting jammed at the line. That's been the Gators' MO all night. It's just to jam him at the line, disrupt some of the timing that they've had. And he was jammed there and just kind of resulted in an overthrow.
Yeah, I guess the Bulldogs thought that maybe the Gators wouldn't think that they're going to be throwing the ball at all. But again,
it's a free timeout for the Gators.
That is. I mean, that's a timeout that they burned earlier tonight, and now they just got another timeout. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. And an opportunity to just keep running that clock down. And there's the handoff to Smith, who goes right back up the middle. Fights it for about 5 yards on that one. Brings it up to about the 15-yard line.
Tackled by Devin Gilbertson and Mason Clark.
I feel like we've had about 12 3rd and 5s tonight, Paul.
2:30 left in the game. Let's hear you, Gator Nation. It's 3rd down.
So clock winding down here. 3rd down for the Bulldogs. There's a snap. Coelho goes to the left, goes right through the hands of Sands.
Pass is incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Another free timeout for the Gators on that.
Coelho was right on target there, but it just didn't squeeze it. And that's been one of their plays they've been able to go to all night long, but it is a 4th down here.
I guess the Bulldogs are really going to leave it up to their defense to go ahead and make a stand if they get the Gators get the ball back. So big 4th down here for the Gator D. 4th and 5. Here, Oh, make that 4th and 10.
Yeah, a little motion, a little excited.
As you're going back to that same play, I guarantee you, because that tackle decided he was going to go out and do a block out there.
Hey, he fired out, though. I mean, Coach is going to say, man, this is really awesome movement here for my tackle.
Yeah, give him credit for still, showing those Pistons going here late in the 4th, but got a little bit of a head start. So 4th and 10 for the Bulldogs, put themselves in a little bit of a hole. There's a snap. Coelho drops back, looking to the left. Heavy pressure. Oh, he gets it off. Oh, what a catch. First down.
Just past the
Sands. Sands came back, saw his quarterback was in trouble.
Oh, check out the replay. He looks like he's all going to get sacked. He's wrapped up, but somehow lets the ball fly at the sticks, and it is caught by the Bulldogs for a giant first down.
That is a big first down for the Bulldogs. Under 2 minutes left to go. They were 4th and 10. Now they're 1st and goal. A touchdown here will go ahead and put the icing on the cake. There's a snap. There's the handoff. That's Lennon. Maybe the line of scrimmage.
150 and counting left in the game.
Well, stick with us, gang. We will be giving the Glory Days Player of the Game in about 1 minute and 30 seconds from now. A lot of awesome efforts, individual efforts tonight, and a completely exciting game, and it's still not over. This will be 2nd down and goal.
Timeout for the Bulldogs. They're going to go ahead and talk about it.
Bulldogs.
Awesome game tonight, Paul. We rode momentum. The Gators came down, went up by 14. Looked like they're going to go into the locker room either up by 14, 17, maybe even 21, and they throw that crucial interception, which brings back the Bulldogs 14-7, and that was a halftime. And then the Bulldogs come out and made some opportunistic plays, able to tie it and take the lead. And they've gotten 2 turnovers here in the second half, 2 very important turnovers in the second half.
Yeah, it took them all the way here till late in the 4th to grab that momentum. They had it coming into the halftime. They gave it back. They took it again. They gave it back.
Well,
and now they're sitting pretty.
Well, the Bulldogs have thrown the ball the last 2 plays. So if you're the Gators, you want them to throw it, so you have a chance for a turnover here.
Well, if you throw it now, then that's kind of not a smart thing to do. There's the handoff to Smith going up the middle, just burning out the clock. He picked up about 2 on that. And there's a timeout.
Bulldogs.
All right, looks like they're going to have another timeout here, Paul.
Yep, we got a timeout. Actually, the Gators.
Yeah.
That's the 3rd and final timeout.
1:11 left in the game.
Now you're absolutely right. The Bulldogs should just run this ball. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, just it's you got 3rd and goal. You're down at looks like the 9-yard line. Land O'Lakes used their last timeout, so they got no more timeouts left. Just burn out the clock. Even if they go ahead and Rivera's got a pretty good leg on them, so if they want to maybe put 3 up on the board, and that'll get them out of reach. That'll be the smart thing to do. So we'll see what the Bulldogs do on this. Gators looking to make a big stand here on 3rd down.
Incredible game, though. Incredible game, Paul. It did not disappoint. You said that at the beginning. This game would not disappoint. You were absolutely correct.
Yeah, this has been a full-on ball game tonight.
Wednesday, September 27th.
Looks like Smith is checking out, and they His handoff, number 21. He goes around to the left. He's looking for Glory. There he is. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Lucas Coella. Brother to brother. I think that's the nail in the coffin here. Let's take a look at the Care One instant replay.
He came in late from the sideline, but once he gets the ball in his hand, he knows what to do. Make one guy miss and find that end zone.
That extra effort gets him over the goal line there.
1 minute remaining in the game.
Under a minute to play in this game here.
So that'll put the Bulldogs up 26-14 here, very late in the fourth. Looks like they're going to go for two. The snap. Coella looking to the right. Oh, knocked away. Nice play over there.
Good defense.
Looks like that was Ryan Price on that broke up that pass. So that'll make it 26-14 with 1 minute left to go.
1 minute, 2 seconds.
12-point ball game. The return doesn't hurt you here if you are the Bulldogs, but any coach doesn't want to give up an unnecessary touchdown. You want to look sharp the whole game.
Well, it's not out of the realm for, a quick strike by the Gators. Get the ball back and onside kick. Recover that. Strike again. Not out of the realm. But again, they're in a hole here, being down 12. A lot of the Land O'Lakes fans are departing.
Really impressed with the Zephyrhills defense coming up this second half with those turnovers, those big turnovers.
Well, both defenses played a really good game tonight. You got to give them credit.
Yeah, the Gators defense was more about tackles for losses and sacks and pressure at the running back, which is also important.
Austin gets the ball at his own 6. Got to go right up the middle. Looks like he's going to be stopped at about the 33-yard line.
That's a 30-yard return.
So the Gators will have the ball with about 53 seconds left.
Maybe 2 plays, no timeouts.
Yeah. Well, and the Bulldog defense, both of those interceptions, Horvath threw it directly right to the defender. I'm not sure if he misread the play or not. But both of those interceptions, that was, the one was pick 6, the other one, that totally switched. That was it. That was the momentum killer right there. So
34-yard line.
So we got 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Horvath rolls to the right, heavy pressure on the right, fires. Oh, nice catch there at the sticks.
And out of bounds.
Wow.
That's going to be a first down.
Incredible catch.
Nice catch over there.
First down.
I think that was Austin on that one.
The rollout. You're just going to see Horvath just rolled to his right. Got a guy unblocked there, but he still delivers a strike, and he catches it with a toe tap.
42 seconds left on the clock.
Bring up first down.
Gators on their 45.
So the clock stops there, going out of bounds. 42 seconds left. Got trips left. Low snap. Horvath sets up in the pocket, getting heavy pressure on the right, rolling to his left, looking, fires. Ooh, knocked down.
Wow, that was Jacoby Campbell on the pass deflection there, number 1 for the Bulldogs. He stuck his hand right between the receiver's hands and knocked that ball out.
That was good coverage. Nice play there by Mr. Campbell there. So 2nd and 10.
Clock is stopped. Not an easy move either for Horvath, running to his left in hot pursuit, able to still square his shoulders and give his receiver a fighting chance for that completion.
So here we go. 2nd and 10, 33. Twins on both sides. Horvath just going to hand it off to Gwynn.
Looks like Campbell again on that tackle for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think they're just going to go ahead and call it on this one here.
I see Coach Goodspeed signaling it in to Horvath.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a ball game. I think they're just going to go ahead and concede this one. Great game by both teams. They both can, hold their heads up high on this. A well-fought ball game tonight. So, Dave, we got our Glory Days player of the game. So I'm going to throw it over to you. You tell us who it is.
I appreciate that, Paul. We've had a lot of people working hard tonight, but Rodney Smith for the Zephyrhills Bulldogs carrying some touchdowns tonight, playing on offense and playing on defense, helping out in the kickoff return game. Awesome game for Rodney Smith tonight, and he is our player of the game for the Glory Days.
Yeah, that's a big game there by Rodney. Rodney scoring a rushing touchdown, picking up crucial yards, playing on defense, making some big tackles in the backfield, all around great game by Rodney Smith. So, but I'll tell you what, all around great game by both teams here. Each team had a chance to go ahead and put it away. They didn't quite want to until here late in the fourth when the Bulldogs decided enough was enough. And they went ahead and put that final nail in the coffin there.
Absolutely, Paul. Great game tonight. Great game tonight by both teams.
So, from the swamp, the final score, Zephyrhills Bulldogs 26, Land O'Lakes Gators 14. We're going to wrap it up and give it back to Will. Thank you.
Great job, Paul and Dave, on the call here tonight. What a ball game we've had. This is definitely an instant classic between two powerhouse Pasco teams here tonight on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Thank you again for watching with us. Again, congratulations to Rodney Smith, our Glory Days player of the game. For Paul Smith, Dave Barrett, John McMurdo, Derek Smith, and Derwin Gray, I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll see you next time.